Stream. Stream. Recording devices. Not orbit. Blue snowball. Properties. Listen. Levels.
And you turn it up, and then we gotta maybe move it back.
Okay, is that better? Chat. Hello, hello. Better, better. Okay, what are the settings on it? Just loudness?
This is the one that picks up like everything kind of around the room.
Okay.
If you do it any lower, it has to be like right in front of you. I mean, we could put it right in front of you.
No, this seems.
Could we try?
They can hear the snapping, but not the rest of things.
Might have to talk a bit louder.
That's okay. I can project.
With that, I think this will be better.
I can project insecurities on everyone.
There, I think that should be good.
Yeah.
They can't hear it, and I can hear just fine. I think it's fine. The setting on this is pretty vocal. Like, we hold meetings where this is the table, and there are people like around the table with this thing. Boom. Easy.
There we go.
Just project.
All right, here we go, chat. So let us go into cartography. So, chat, welcome to cartography for September 9th, 2013. How are you guys doing? Let's take a look at the map so we know where we want to do shit. So, here is our fancy pantsy world map. So, here's everything. Last time, we filled in some details up here in the north. And we have plenty of stuff in the east, plenty of stuff in the west. I think we're going to add some southern. We're gonna go south more. I really want to focus on this area down here by Atrilla. See if we can't add a couple panels here. So let's go based off of this, which is -2, -2, looks like. -2, -2. So we need to go -2, -3. So let's open -2, -2.psd. And we're just going to save you as -2, -3.psd.
I'll get that.
It's fine. It's fine. The airflow is nice. I don't think it's getting picked up by the mic.
I don't think so either.
No more. No more north. Yeah. Cool. Oh god, what happened? What did I do? What do I do? Oh shit. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we are going to delete all of these text layers because we don't want them no more.
They say they can hear it.
You guys can hear the random people? Okay.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's close it. Let's duplicate these layers and then merge them together. And then we will delete everything else. Delete cities, mountains, roads, hills, lakes and water, swamp, hills, craters, and forests. Everything. Good. Now we can keep this up, but we're going to change its opacity to 50% and flip it vertically. Okay, so now we know that this right here is where the water ends above us, and we have to keep going down below. So how do you... Let's do coastline coming down. It's like quiet years. We'll put whatever maps we want, wherever we want. Invert. Alright. Oh shit. Is that really... It really did. There we go. Now let's take our water layer, which we need to figure out from pallet. And let's dump a bunch of water. I guess we don't need that layer anymore because, yeah, there's no road here. There's nothing else there, was there? No, forest. Okay, so we can do whatever we want with this down here. So any terrain that we desire, we can add. What sort of terrain do you desire?
Got coastal mountains.
Coastal mountains? Alright, let's add some coastal mountains.
Like a lot of cliffs overlooking this coast.
Okay. So let's do something like this, and then minus that, and then minus. Should they just be along the coast, or should they go inland as well?
They can go inland. I'm thinking more like, like the coast people jump off to kill themselves. Just like a lot of that. Well, that wasn't the most elegant way to put it. I don't want people to kill themselves, but it's just like.
But you're talking like mountains, not just like a 30-foot bluff. You're talking like,
No, bluffs.
Bluffs?
Do bluffs.
Okay, well, we don't necessarily need to mark bluffs separately. We can just know that they're bluffs. What terrain aside from bluffs should... Holy crap, why is there 1.1k people watching?
I was about to ask, but I didn't want to be rude.
I don't know what's going on, but I accept it. It's because we're front page.
We're front
on
page.
Twitch.
Hi, front page.
Hi, front
people.
page.
We're map making.
We're making maps for Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Ooh, cool.
Cool. Thank you, C-Gnome.
Thank you, based Andrew.
Andrew did the best. I actually like the idea of real mountains over here.
I like it too.
I think it's a good idea. We haven't had any like real coastal
I'm
mountains.
thinking Half-Life Lost Coast kind of right now. That was like a really beautiful level.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
I mean, it was short, but it was sweet.
Yep. That vertical combat.
We gotta put the mountains in the mountain layer though.
Or you could have mountains like on the coast,
Mm-hmm.
and the story would be like, this used to be land until the coast kind of consumed it. So you kind of have the idea that the mountains actually extend underwater, as they were previously. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
So imagine like you have mountains, right?
You got mountains.
You got mountains. They all varying heights, and just so a large body of water consumes half the mountains. So all you're left with is like this other mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying there's a story that, if you were to go underwater, you would see more mountains that the water consumed.
Okay. But since this is on the coast of the sea, it's like the sea levels as a whole rose, swallowed up the mountains, but...
Yeah.
Okay. So off here, so this is not like mountain cliff end of the world. It's like the mountains go down in the water. And if you were to go down the mountains, there'd still be like a.
If you were to go scuba diving or something, you'd see more mountains.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We can do that. For those of you in chat asking, we are using Photoshop. Thank you. Well done, Zeus Juice, for subscribing. You're a boss. You actually are a boss. You're a mod in chat, so we kind of knew that already. Okay. And according to our previous panel, wherever you are, over here, because we're just extending based off of this, we have open plains, so we don't need to come back, here we go. We don't need to do any more things up here.
No.
What should we do about, how do you feel about islands on the coast?
I thought you were going for islands. This is a lot of water.
Yeah, this is a lot of water. We've got some islands up here. We can continue to
Or, the islands could be like the peaks of the mountains and stuff.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I've been doing this all weekend, man.
Oh, man. We should always get Tim to help us with our map making.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's some like mountain peaks.
Yeah.
Alright, how do you feel about... Okay, so here's my question. How were these mountains created? Are these volcanic mountains? Are they from continents colliding? Are they from
the before time?
No, but what I'm saying is that should we have like a little volcanic island out here, or should these be just like peaks of mountains that got submerged?
I think volcanic would make sense.
Yeah.
No, just peaks that got submerged.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is allowed in the map making, but like a very impressive bridge going to one peak, like a bridge that obviously took almost like a civilization's worth to build.
Okay, so like a man-made bridge between one of the islands and one here.
Yeah,
we could do that.
And it's like obvious that there was a lot of effort and slavery thrown at this bridge.
Is this a still functional bridge, or is this like an ancient destroyed bridge?
I would say functional.
Okay,
it's functional. Like people maintaining it right now weren't as, as smart as people who built it first. But it's functional.
Okay. Which do you?
Do you have bridges?
I mean, I can just do like to draw a bridge.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that.
Do you have a preference of peaks between which of these bridges will be done? Should we do?
No.
Should there be a bigger peak? Why did they make this bridge? What's beyond it?
That's true. I would say maybe, the people living on these mountains saw the water levels rising, and then they were kind of preparing. They live at the top of the mountain, and they usually just hike down or hike back up or something. But then eventually they realized we can just build the bridge. For one, the water is rising, and for two, it would help us anyway to get to kind of where we wanted to go.
Okay, so what's special about this peak over here that they needed to build a bridge to it?
Good question. Other than they live there? No, they always live there?
So there's like an ancient village or town or city or something. Okay. Now this is a pretty long bridge. What do you think this bridge is made out of? Like actual is it like a giant rope bridge, or is it like a wooden?
And do we have any engineers in chat to even tell us how bridges are even constructed? Magic. We have magic in here.
Okay,
so yeah, magic. All right, magic.
Okay, but I mean, what type of so we could do a magic wooden bridge, or we could do like a magic suspension rope bridge, or we could do like a magic. We could actually do just like a series of platforms that are like spaced apart a little bit, hovering in midair.
Ooh, that is sick. I was gonna go suspension since we're in the bay. While I'm visiting the bay. Dude, the platform's pretty sick.
Hovering platforms that are like a little bit apart. You kind of have to jump from one to walk and then jump and walk and jump.
Yeah.
And maybe people used to.
Hovering platforms, which obviously you could previously walk across, but now there are obvious gaps in the bridge because the magic has not been maintained. So it's a bit dangerous to cross back, but people do it anyway.
Oh, so
forgotten magic.
So maybe they're not like I was thinking like platforms the size of this room, just like giant steel platforms. Yeah. But what if it was like a bunch of tiles, like 1x1 tiles that were all like next to one another, and some of them have like since fallen, either by damage or the magic just failed.
Yeah.
So now
I would say magical failure.
Magical failure.
Magical failure. That's pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds pretty sick. It's not a penis.
I wasn't gonna say it was.
Yeah, you were. I know you, Tim. It's exactly what you were gonna say.
The island is my penis.
So I just showed Tim Dr. Horrible last night, and of course his favorite line is the hammer.
I said it before he said it.
He literally, as Captain Hammer was saying, and these are not the hammer. Tim's like, the hammer's his penis! And then he walks back in like half a second later and says, the hammer is my penis. It's hilarious. But you've all seen it.
Right.
You've all seen it. What the hell? What? No, what?
You're subscribed to your channel.
This guy right here is posting spam, so I'm trying to ban him.
Spam.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Magical bridge shouldn't just lead to an ancient town. Well, maybe the mystery of what that town was we can figure out later.
Yep.
We'll get to it, Not everything has to be revealed all at once.
Nope.
As if you will know if you play Quiet Year.
It's a hidden military facility from our time. Boom. Whoa. What would that even mean?
What does what mean?
What if there was a hidden military facility, but from our time? I don't know. It doesn't have to be that way. I'm not saying it will ever be that way. I'm just trying to blow your mind.
You are blowing my mind. My mind has been blown. Okay, so we got to name this place, guys. So this is the only we could. So we got to name this town. We have to name this town. So chat, give me your names. What do you think this town, this ancient city, town, sacred spa across this magical bridge on these mountains is called? Give me names, chat. Give me your names.
Wu-Tang Clan names. So here's a question: do most of your towns follow like some kind of convention?
Whatever chat says.
Okay, so I was gonna say it would be cool if like stuff on the mainland was like some kind of convention, like they all kind of share the same dialect and town naming.
Mm-hmm.
But then this one is like the most obscure name off the coast, like or something like ooh rah rah or something off the coast of the mountain.
Like that? Vakanakalakan?
Yeah, that sounds good. Like the culture of this mountain is just so different from the mainland for whatever reason.
Do you think this place is still inhabited?
I don't know.
Vakanakalakan.
Yep.
Vakakalakan.
Or I could just point to a word in this book.
No. I think Vakakalakan
Alright.
is pretty solid. We'll keep that name. We gotta open up another layer so I can get the right styles. I opened the layer that has absolutely nothing on it. Give me just any ordinary. I just gotta copy layer styles. Oh, you got 6 minutes till your meeting.
Yep, no big.
Paste layer styles. Vakakalakan.
Vakan Klacken.
Vakenklaken? Alright, Vakenklaken. No, there's no Pen Islands, guys. Stop trying to get a Pen Island. I'm not falling for that. I'm not in junior high anymore. This is not the Pen 15 Club, okay, guys?
You laughed at the penis joke. Dr. Horrible.
Because it's Dr. Horrible. It's hilarious.
Okay.
Best show since The Wire, season 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was season 3 the good one?
No, season...
I was actually in a conversation where people were debating about the seasons of The Wire, and of course, since it was in a lab, there were graphs made.
Nice.
Quality versus time.
Okay, so should there be a... There's got to be a road leading to this mountain range, because there's a bridge here, right? So there's got to be a road.
Yep.
So we will take a road and just kind of go... out there, and we'll figure out where that goes later.
So people still come, right?
Yeah, people still come.
Or in the mountain range.
Yeah.
Oh wait, or they go into the mountain range, but not necessarily the platforms, right? Like they go into the mountains, chill at the mountains, but then they don't really go to the the edge of the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
So do you think that's not an inhabited town anymore?
Well, we don't know, but what I'm saying is there's not a lot of travel to it. It's not a tourist attraction, right?
Well, yeah, there's not a lot of tourism in this day and age.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not somewhere people are aiming to go unless they really know about it. Because I would say, if I were traveling to a mountain range at the edge of the coast,
mm-hmm.
as beautiful as probably sitting at the edge of the mountain looking over the coast is, trying to get to the edge of the mountain on the coast may not be the most practical place I want to be.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
We'll see.
We will see. So that's that. Now we got to do the panel 1 to the right. So we're gonna save this as -1-3 as well.
So does it auto upload when you do that?
No, I have to do a bunch of other shit to make it actually upload. Which it's fine. It's not a big deal. Trust me, it's not a big deal. Stop making it into a big deal. Stop it,
I'm not.
guys. This guy's ridiculous.
It's a pretty big deal.
It's a pretty big deal.
It's a pretty big deal.
All right. I was trying to...
You're a pretty big deal, Neil. You're famous on the internet.
Shut up. I am not famous on the internet.
I met Neil's friends. They don't know that he's famous on the internet. So then we were at a bar, and I'm like, guys, Neil's famous on the internet. Look up roleplay, and they're like, wait, so Neil DMs outside our group? I'm like, oh yeah, he's really good. Biggest D&D show in North America.
Yeah.
Neil's famous on the internet. And then here's a pro tip. If you ever visit people you know from the internet, introduce yourself as, I'm Neil's internet friend. And then from then on, you can do anything you want. You can say anything you want. Because they'd be like, oh, that's weird, but that's okay. That's Neil's internet friend.
Tim, you embarrassed me.
I have Bay life stories for you.
Oh, God.
Some involving your brother. But not in a bad way. But in funny,
My brother?
In funny ways. In funny,
From the other night?
No, not the other night. Just funny, adorable ways.
I'm confused. What?
No, I have stories about life in the Bay.
Okay.
the Bay Life story.
Okay. Do we get to hear them, or are they secret stories?
I have 2 minutes, but I think people may only find them humorous if they are familiar with Bay Area stereotypes.
Well, some of these people will be, some of them won't be. Let's do it anyway.
Let's do it anyway. Okay, I
Let's
have 2
do it
minutes.
anyway.
So I gotta pick one.
Yeah.
So,
Give us a Bay Life story.
okay, this one isn't as good, but it's short. So when I was staying in the other couch, right? The couch.
The couch up in
Yeah.
the living room.
And your brother comes back from his party. You know, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
People do that. City life. He comes back and they're all talking it up, and then you know, they go to the kitchen to get the drinks and they're talking about stuff, and I'm like, you know, I'm on computer, I can hear what they're saying, and then they're like, dude, you know, I've been just really enjoying Node right now, like the web framework Node. And then the other guy just like his eyes just widen and they get excited and they have a little moment. And the reason why I know they have the moment is because they're holding their drinks, but they're doing this because that means like you're speaking my fucking language, man. So he's like, dude, the non-blocking nature is what makes it so sick. And I'm like, this is actually like I am in San Francisco right now. I am actually in San Francisco right now. Like this is happening in front of me. This is not the internet. And there are much more stories very similar to that just through my entire time. So like, you know, the dream is real. That's a penis.
It's not a penis. It doesn't look like a penis. Damn you, Tim.
That's a penis.
It doesn't look like a penis at all.
Why are you talking? Dude, some people's penises look like that. What? Wow, that's pretty discriminatory.
It's a mountain range. It's a mountain chat.
Don't be a dick. Okay, I got my meeting. It's been
All
great.
right.
I'll be back maybe half an hour.
Okay, alright. Tim's gonna go to a meeting. He'll be back in a little bit. It doesn't look like a penis, chat. You guys are freaking me out, man. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Oh, you guys are killing me here. Alright, you guys are just killing me. So, we're making our map. Let's flip back and forth to this other thing. So we made this area down here. Now we gotta go figure out what's over here. In fact, why don't we just open -2, -3. We're actually gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna save this as a PNG. Alright. And we're actually gonna just do a quick upload. Just so we can get that there, so we can make so things can make a little bit more sense for us. So we're gonna publish that to the map, to the world map. We're gonna go publish to the world map. Does not look like a penis, guys, at all. It's legit. It's a mountain range. It's an extension of the other mountain range. I can't believe you guys. I can't believe you guys are going crazy over this stuff. Now we gotta go open up our file transfer program. Oh, all those cracks felt delicious. So. Maps. Overwrite. All. Okay, so we're back over here now. We have a road that's coming out to the north. We've got the mountain range coming down this direction. What else do we have? What else do we need? Well, we're kind of waiting for the upload to finish, but it's fine. We can go without. So that road should connect to this road, I believe. Maybe not. So if that's the case, we should open up -1, comma, -2. And we should just copy all of these layers together. Where'd it go? There we go. Duplicate. merge, copy, paste. And you're going to be 50% opacity, image, edit, transform, vertical, and we're going to do a little bit of a road. And the road has to come out of here. So we have a road coming from this direction. We have a road coming out this direction. The rest of that's all plains, and we have lakes and water. Lakes and water coming out this direction. Okay, now if we come back here, hard refresh this, and zoom in real close, like we should be able to. Yeah, unfortunately it's got a buffer. Oh, there we go. Come on, fill in. You square, I need you to fill in. There we go. See? Excellent. Yeah, so I think this road connects out to here, and it might branch off here, and this is going out that direction. We've got the razor, which is what this river is called, coming down that way. Cool. So let's come back into here and remove that overlay. And let's grab our road layer. And let's do this should connect. Oh no, hold on, we've got to get the road layer. There we go. Let's make sure everything's good, everything's done the right layer. You should come down here and connect with you. You're coming down. Oops. You're coming down over here like that, and off this way. But you're also going to come in this direction. And over here. And like, whoop, 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 and down like that. It's a lot of road. And I think we're also going to do something that does this. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now we got to get the water layer, figure out what our little river is doing. River runs maybe not like that. River will run down like that. No, it needs to be a little bit. Well, it's called the razor, so it's a fairly fast, straight river. Fairly fast and straight. You'll come over here, and then you'll follow the road. More likely, the road will follow you. Ugh, I don't like that at all. Here, here, something like that. Excellent. And you will end up going this way, which means the road layer will end up going so to nope. And the road over here can go like that. Excellent. So here's all of our roads. Now let's add some forests, because we all love the forest, right? Oh wow, so many people. Yeah. So for those of you that you don't think the road makes sense? Yeah. Well, the roads won't make sense right now. We're kind of building a fantasy world. For those of you that are new to this, we're making a map for our D&D session. So the roads don't necessarily have to make sense. They kind of have to not built with. You don't have city planners working on these things. They kind of develop naturally, and they follow whatever paths they follow. And the world is, you know, we are limited by a lot of things. So we're doing what we can do, and it'll be fine. That's basically what it comes down to. It'll be fine. Let's grab our stamp tool and let's add some forests. I think we should get, at this point, we're going to get like a forest, kind of doing this. It's a little bit bigger, 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 until it just kind of, so we get forests everywhere. And let's grab some hills. And we'll do some hills surrounding this region. Looks good, I think. Wow, so many messages getting deleted. This is not the Amazon. Losing views, Neo. Quick, take off your shirt. No. We're doing map making. We're not here to strip, guys. As much as you want me to start taking my clothes off, it's not happening. Well, I mean, yeah. We've had this discussion before. You guys know what it would take for that to go down. And that's not... No one's going to do that, so we're safe. I'm safe for now. Thank God. Thank God. Can you see the fire to the east? No. No, I can't. I'm inside. I was outside earlier today, but that's a rarity. As you can see, I'm very pale, and that is kind of how it goes with me. I do not get a lot of sunlight. The sun burns my skin. I'm pretty much, yeah. There will be Code A Mafia tonight. There will be Code A Mafia. I need to talk to Julian about streaming it. I think he's going to stream it, but I will be playing. It's just that I will be at the Twitch office with a bunch of people, so I won't be able to stream from home. So Julian might do the streaming. I think we might mix up who's modding and whatnot. So let's add some towns and stuff. Let's put a big city right here. But bam! That's too big. That's too big of a city. Let's put a smaller city. It's still a big city, a little bit smaller. Yeah, there we go. Nice big city right on the river. No, what happened? There we go, cool. This layer can go away. And now let's do some more town. Whoop, no. Yeah, thank you. There we go. Another city here, another city here. Smaller one over there. Let's do a couple towns in between these two. We'll have a nice coastal city over here. And we'll have, oof, actually we can't do that. We need to be all on the page or all off the page. We'll put you here, which means just a smidgen higher. There we go. Which means we should modify the road. So the road actually goes into the city. Into the city. And in just a moment, we will be taking names from chat to name all these places. So if you're new, stick around. In about 5 minutes, once we play some more cities, we're going to let you guys name what these cities are. And those names will stick and be part of the D&D campaign. I think that's going to be empty. Because this road off here, oops, where'd it go, leads to this road, which comes out to Vakakanala, whatever it's called. So I think this is kind of like the last stop, and then if you're going past, you're going to that place, and there's no reason to build a town out there. This is like a mysterious river, which is why there's no towns or anything until we get here. There's some crazy shit going on with that river that we don't need to talk about right now. Also, we don't really know what's going on, and if we don't talk about it, then I'm not committed to something. Yes, the size of the dot represents the size of the city, or town, or village, or whatever. I really like how this is coming together. I think we need some more terrain features over here. But that can be done. Let's do this. And this. That. Alright, now let's add some terrain. I think we should have a desert, actually, sitting behind this. I think right over here, within this area. Damn it. I think this should all be. Where's our desert? Desert, 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 desert. We don't have a desert layer? I guess our desert layer got deleted somehow. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just rename it. Desert. And now we'll grab our sandy layer. And we'll dump some desert. Perfect. And where does the desert come out? It comes out at 3, 4. Comes out at 353. Okay, so let's zoom in way over here. Okay, so 353 right here, and coming out this like that, and then further down. All right, so we'll zoom back out. We'll come over here, add ourselves a desert layer. Their properties, desert. Boop. But we also need to do all the way out here like that. Desert. And in general, the desert should kind of come out into one of these. And somehow those towns survive in the desert. Somehow. There's probably oases there. Yeah, let's put little dots of oasis next to them so that we know what's going on. There we go. Bloop. Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Various oases. Oasi. What's the plural of oasis? I don't know. Bloop, bloop. So I think this should be 1 oasis, 2 oasis, 3 oasis, 4, 5 oasis, 6 oasis, 7 oasis, 8. I don't know. I'm using Photoshop. This is all done in Photoshop. So this is a desert that has a lot of oases all around it. So what should we call this desert? We need a name for this desert. Chat, you start giving me a name for the desert. What should it be called? What should they be called? In the meantime, what other terrain features should we have? The friendly desert? I don't think so. Sunken sands. Neil, I love you. It's not a great name for a desert. We can try another one. Skull Desert. I think that the name should have something to do with the number of oases through it. Like, it's spotted with all sorts of lovely safe spots. So, Speckled Wastes. That's pretty nice. Sandbox. The Life-Giving Desert. Crying Sands. Wonderwall. Drylands. Hope Desert. Speckled Waste. Spotted Dick? We're not going to do Spotted Dick. Screaming Wastes. Gerald the Desert. Elder Sands. Ooh, Elder Sands is nice. Litter Box. The Wet Desert. The Speckled Dunes. The Cooling Wastes. Oh, I think I like the Cooling Wastes. Shimmer Sands. Oh, Shimmer Sands is great too. The Poison Oasis. What was it? Shimmer Sands and what? What was the other one that I really liked? Cooling Wastes. Shimmer Sands or Cooling Wastes? Alright, let's do a straw poll. Shit. Was it Shimmering Wastes? Damn it, I've already forgotten the names. I'm a little out of it today. I don't know why. Shimmer Sands, Cooling Wastes. Shimmer Sands, Cooling Wastes. Shimmer Sands. Alright, here's our straw poll. Alright, chat. Here's the straw poll. Let's give it a vote. Give it a vote. Let me see what you guys think between those two names. Oh wow, these are close. Holy crap, these are close. Shimmer Sands is a little bit ahead, but they... Oh, no, Cooling Waste is catching up. Wow. Wow, this is really close. They're both really good names. The Shimmer Sands. The Cooling Wastes. Alright, so you guys are about tied. 76 to 70, 78 to 70. Alright, I think we're going to go with Shimmer Sands, although Cooling Waste is a great name. So, you who came up with that, well done, sir. Both of you sirs, or ma'ams, or whatever. Well done, because those are great names. We're going to do Shimmer Sands. Okay, so Shimmer Sands is from WoW. What? Well, I guess that changes it. So we're doing Cooling Wastes. Thanks, guys, for letting me know. Rift, wow, whatever. Either way, it can't have that. Okay, so it's from Rift. We're changing it to Cooling Wastes. It's from okay. We're using Cooling Wastes, which is a great name too. And we also need a name for this mountain range. Alright, name for the mountain range. Go. We can change to Cooling Sands. I think Cooling Sands is better than Cooling Wastes. Mountain range. What is the mountain range? Yellow Peaks, Swallowed Mountains, Lost Peaks, Shipwreck Peaks, Devil's Back, Big Hilly Mountains, Seawall, Sunken Mountains, Sea Peaks, Dead Peaks, Alma's Peaks, Breakaway Mountain, Jagged, Desert, Rock, Mount Carmel, Swallowed Peaks. I kind of like the Swallowed Peaks and the Sea Peaks. Oh god, so many good names you guys are coming up with today. You guys are on spot today. What is going on? Titan's Foot, Silver Spine. I like the Silver Spine a lot. Peaks of Flame, bordering on the cooling sands. Lost Mountains, Stony Heights. Oh, Stony Heights is really good. Saltstone Peaks, Wall of Stones, Crawl, Sea Tide Mountain, whatever continent this is called, Wall, Leviathan Spine. Ooh. I think we're going to have to do Leviathan Spine. No, that's too, no. Shrine of the Sea Serpent. I think we might go with the Sea Peaks. No, not the Sea Peaks. We can't do the Wall. Wall's too cliche. It's also all over Game of Thrones. Leviathan's Spine is pretty badass, but it's a mouthful. You know? It's a mouthful. The Drowning Peaks. Drowning Peaks it is. Drowning Peaks are really good. Pacelair style. Drowning Peaks it is. Excellent. Now, is there any other terrain that we want to add? What's the other terrain going on here? It's all kind of open. Right, yeah. And we didn't have... Yeah, these hills didn't come into play yet. Oh, they might be coming into play soon, though. Alright, so let's toss in some hills on the right side, because it looks like over here we have some hills that are coming down. Where are those hills going? This range of hills. Which I kind of actually want it to extend out this way and die off this direction, not... Well, yeah, let's have it come out to the right a little bit rather than come out to the left. Although if it comes out to the left, you kind of have this, like, I think, yeah, we should have it come into the left. We should have the hills come in. Let's make the hills a little bit bigger. And just have them pop in. No, they should go to the left. They should go to the right, So then this area is kind of open plains. Is there anything else we need to do here? No, I think we can just start naming towns, okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to start naming towns and shit. So guys, give me some town names. Give me town names. Town names, come on. Names for all sorts of fun stuff. All of a sudden chat jumped a whole bunch. Silver Bank, cool. Mods, remember, when you time people out for being crude or vulgar or whatever, make sure you keep the timeouts short. 20-30 seconds, no long timeouts, mods. If you just click the timeout button, that gives them a 10-minute timeout, so please keep them short. I know it's more work for you, but that's kind of how it goes here. That's not where I'm typing. I should be typing over here. Here we go. Tordillion. Good, you don't go about 10 seconds. Shindig. I got you. Daggerfall, I think is the name of something somewhere else, so I can't use that. Krenfa. Jaleran. Anna. What's Elder Scrolls? I'm not naming something Elder Scrolls, but Astinhai. Give me some deserty names too. Give me names of places that you'd find in the middle of a desert. Ashenholt. Daggerfall is from. Okay, cool. It's from. Yeah. I think we might change Ashen High or Aston High down here. And you had said something Sands Edge. Give me Sands Edge. I need some more. I need at least 3 more desert names. The Pit. Oh, the Pit is fucking great. Yeah, that's the Pit. One slightly larger town to be the Pit. What else have we got? Razorwind, Fields of Drought, Lizard's Den, Sands Demise, Drunken Dunes, Towering Oasis, the Oasis, Jebel. Not quite. Spring Sand, Waterhole, Pit, Ruby Oasis, Water's Edge, Arid Canyon. Well, Arid Canyon is a cool name, but it's not a good name for a town. Bright Rock. Bright Rock is a good name for a desert town. And last desert town is Dryhaven, White Brim, Sapphire Home, Dustwater, Oasisless, Sands Gate, because we have Sands Edge, and so we can have Sands Gate. I'm okay with these names. They're great names. You guys are on fucking point today. Well done. Maybe it's because we haven't done cartography in a while and you guys were saving up all of your good names for just today. But if that's the case, you guys did well. Very well. I just want to make sure everything gets in the right spot before we keep going forward with stuff. Cool. So let's keep naming towns. We don't need desert names anymore, just normal names. Normal town names, come on. Give me all your town names. No, we're not calling anything Neelington. Bad domain, bad. Steady Mill. Martin just subscribed. Hey Martin, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the subscription section, where everything is made of gold and the finest rubies. Capricia? I don't think so. Yeah, let's do... Oh, no, shit. Damn it, I was going to go back, but it's now out of range and I can't see it. Tim's walking in behind me. Veteran. So here... Chat, just pause for a moment while I show Tim. So this is the map that we ended up doing for the right. And we also added some desert just here on the inside of the mountains, where it's spotted that with oasis. We called it the cooling sands. We called these the drowning peaks because of the submersion. And so now we're just naming all these towns and stuff.
Cool.
All right, chat. Continue with the names. I don't want to do Fireforge. Well, we can do Fire. We'll save Fireforge for something else because Fireforge is the name of a character in Dragonlance, and we'll use it, but we'll use it for something else. Alvesta. Vesta.
So I assume the bigger dots are like bigger towns?
Yes. Yeah. What else? Drix? I don't think we're going to do Drix. Lund. Lund is a good town name. Do you have any town names that you want to get in here,
I
Tim?
don't think.
Karasta. Marador. Good job, chat.
Do you have a name with an apostrophe in it yet, between two words?
Not on this map. Not on this section.
Alright.
Vike. Bigger town name. It's a good. Fayfall. Ooh, I like Fayfall. That has to be this town though, because Fayfall is a sick name. It should definitely be in a major city. Porto. Fayfall's a sick name. Well done, whoever did that.
Riverfall. It helps that some of your audience is European.
Yeah. Far. There's our apostrophe. Someone stole it before you could get it.
You have Everwell.
Everwell. Alright. Everwell. We could do Everwell. We already have a Port. No, we can't do Porthos. No. Oh no, you did Porto. We have Porto. We can't do Portos. Selsmar.
Outer Fayfall.
No.
Fine.
River Rush? Yeah, we can do a River Rush.
Oh, these are by the river. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going Smaria.
Cuddlestone. I like Cuddlestone. Maria?
Smaria.
Smaria?
Maria. It's the village of Maria.
The village of Maria?
Yeah.
Why is it called Maria?
Why is Alvesta called Alvesta?
Well, Maria's a person's name.
What's wrong with the person's name? In this world, do people name things after events? Events, local. What is it? What's that word? Landmarks. Local landmarks.
Did you actually say Cobblestone? Because I like Cuddlestone better than Cobblestone.
Porto is a Portuguese city.
Is it really?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Golavar. We can have a Portuguese city in here. Actually, let's take a look. How big? Porto.
Are they big enough to sue you? Possibly not. Oh, that's a nice landscape. Let's just take other words from the city too.
Settlement 275 BC?
Damn.
Damn. Well, I guess it is Portuguese, so.
They have culture and stuff.
What's the population of Porto? Why didn't you tell me the population? Oh, it's only 237,000.
Yeah.
That's not. Oh, wait. The urban is million. The metro is 1,000,006. Alright, it's kind of big. You know what? We're going to change it just a little bit.
Porton.
Done.
Ooh.
Done. One day. Oh, well, no, we can't. I was going to name something Prontera, but that's actually a name of a city in a video game, so I can't do that. Oh, Prontera. Damn Koreans in their naming convention. Hooters? We're not naming anything Hooters. Tromst.
Lark's Call? That sounds pretty cool.
Did someone say that in chat?
Yeah, Chippendale said it in chat.
Freaking Chippendale, man. These days, I actually, like, I always say, he's named, like, over 80 cities in my world.
Yes, smelly farts.
Because he comes up with some, what?
Yes, smelly farts.
Chippendale does?
Yes.
How do you know? You just...
We were on an adventure together.
Yeah. Chippendale starts.
What's it called?
Tor and Toll. Whoa, that's like 30 names all at once. Tigris.
Kingham, Dogs Landing, Elm Grove.
We can't read all of those. Dogs Landing. That's good.
Ongview.
How do you spell that?
Al, Ongvew. Owl's Rest sounds pretty cool. More like a mountain city, though.
Yeah, we'll get Owl's Rest when we come to something that's on a peak.
The Fumbling Bow.
Burgerville. Lorwald. Lorwald is good. And last city name for this map?
Nina.
Nina. I'm not going to do Nina. We're not naming anything after the cat. Creeless.
Zot, Z-O-T-T.
Oh, we're out of spaces to name right now.
Apparently that's the noise that anteaters make.
That what make?
So my school's mascot is the anteater.
The anteater.
And the cheer is Zot, Z-O-T.
Your school's mascot is the anteater.
Yep.
That's like the worst. No offense to your school, but that's the worst mascot I've ever heard of.
No, you were about to say it before you said no offense, so offense
Yeah.
is 100% taken.
Well, fine. Offense. I mean offense.
What was Santa Barbara's? It was
The
like
Gauchos.
Oh,
The Gauchos are way better than the anteaters.
I think we can agree. Banana slugs.
Banana slugs are pretty bad. Not as bad. Yeah, okay. Banana slugs are the worst.
Banana slugs.
For those of you that don't know, Santa Cruz, UC Santa Cruz, their mascot is the banana slugs. And once upon a time, actually not even that long ago, they tried to change it. And the students basically rioted because they loved the banana slugs
bread.
so much.
Banana bread.
But it's ridiculous because banana slugs are terrible. Terrible, okay? Yeah, I've got a couple of friends at UCSC right now. I guess one. But banana slugs are not a flattering mascot.
Bananas. A lot of bears in the UC system. UCLA, Berkeley, and Riverside.
Yeah, it's because California is covered with bears and they're going
That's
to eat your
true.
face.
That'd be cool. One mascot would be the Vicious Bears.
The vicious bears.
As, like, the adjective is vicious. It's like, no, we're not the bears. We're the Vicious Bears. And then the guy dresses up as a mascot. Like the bear's mouth is open, and there's like a body in there.
There's like a body
It's
falling
just
out
like
there.
a stuffed body falling out. And you know, because they have to dance because they're mascots. They're dance with the thing in their mouth. Oh, but it'd be better in like, well, my school doesn't have a football team because it's the sports of heathens. But
Yeah,
you
Santa
know,
Barbara doesn't either.
you know, at sports gatherings they would paint themselves in blood. Pretty good.
No, we do not do -3. What are we doing here? -1, -3. Okay, so we got to come back. Where's our actual map? So let's take a look at all this stuff, how it's come together.
Nice map. This would be a quiet year map application.
Photoshop?
No, I mean putting it online like that.
Yeah.
No Photoshop.
We also need to redo. Yeah, I mean, we could reuse the same code to publish quiet year maps if we wanted.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure out. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, the Quiet Year is a game that Shindigs and I got really into, and I guess now
A lot of people.
a lot of other people have gotten really into in the last couple days.
And more today.
Even more today? Or
Possibly,
did it,
yeah.
Probably. It's a pretty cool game. It's a tabletop game, but there's no real objectives. You're just kind of like creating a story together. It's pretty cool. And by pretty cool, I mean it's really cool.
Mountains lean a bit to the right. Boomerang Mountain.
Okay, so let's just refresh, and hopefully that will no longer be cached as the other version. Damn it, it's still cached. Whatever. Look, this right here is not supposed to be like this. The image is just being cached, and I don't want to have to.
I like
do
hash.
everything. You like what?
I like hash.
I think
So
hash.
do you have like a thing on the map that kind of shows you how it scales, like how many miles is?
No.
I mean,
The best I have is like from here to here is about a day on foot.
Okay.
From here to here is about 2 days on foot.
I think that would even be a good metric.
Yeah.
Like, as to like this long is days on foot.
Yeah, one of these days I'll build in a metric.
This looks a lot like California.
This doesn't look anything like California.
Like the coast, and then you got the the little stuff up there. That's like that's not the bay, but that's like Santa Cruz area.
Welcome to every coast ever. There's always gonna be a bay on a coast somewhere.
Okay.
This could be the East Coast, just inverted.
Okay, it could be. Well, I mean, it would be inverted because the East Coast does have things like sticking up, and California has things sticking out. Okay, now you got like a thing over there.
This is an island. It never got finished, but it's actually a really big island.
It's a really big island.
It's huge. It's a massive island.
Could there be man-made islands on this map?
In theory, but they'd have to have a good reason for them.
Magic man-made island.
Well, I don't know how else you'd make them. Cool. So, there we go. So we should just continue. We need to link these roads here for surezies. So let's do.
Someone told you to skin me alive.
Skin Shindigs alive?
To skin him alive.
Why should I? Skin
I think
him?
that's hilarious. Like all the things to kill a man, just skin him alive.
That's really disturbing.
Oh, don't imagine it. No.
You know what? It's. I don't really feel like skinning Shindigs alive, but
No.
yeah. Sorry, I don't need to answer that. I don't even know why I'm looking at that right now. What am I doing? Okay, cool. Shift F5 should reload the page. Yeah, I'm aware. It's actually Control F5, not Shift F5, but it's close enough. I am a web developer for trade, and it doesn't always clear cache properly. Not always, sadly. But it doesn't matter. So let's do this next section right here. We'll connect this. We'll see where this river goes. We should just connect these two rivers, and they're both flowing from one river to the other river, and somewhere in the middle they just swirl into or from one lake to another lake, and they swirl into a giant giant. I'm actually kidding. I don't want to do that, but
Yeah.
we do have two rivers kind of converging in the same direction, and they should either branch off or end. I don't really know where they start. I always have problems drawing how rivers start in a world. You know, like here, okay, it comes from the mountain, goes to the lake, easy, right? Comes from the mountain, goes into this bog, right?
Yeah.
But in reality, rivers don't always start in mountains. They kind of just like form from various creeks and shit. So I don't know. Like this one comes from Smelton. It just goes. What are we doing here? Sometimes I just like looking at the map. It's a good map.
Yeah.
All right. Let's kill you. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore.
You know what would be sick? A crater. Like a giant, like Final Fantasy VII crater. No, like no magical. Oh, god damn it! But it's not big enough. Like
this is huge. This is massive.
like a town, like a.
This is the size of a city.
I know it's the size of a city, but like a massive crater.
That's what that is.
But no, I mean you know what I mean. Like not half the map, but like no.
Oh, you mean like
you don't have to zoom in to see it. You can see it from space.
You mean like the Yucatan crater?
Yes.
The one that killed the dinosaurs?
Yes.
Yes. The one that we can still see today, even though it killed the dinosaurs like millions of years ago.
Yes.
I'm sorry, 6,000 years ago.
Yes. What?
Because never mind. Grand Canyon. You guys hear about that canyon they discovered underneath Greenland?
Nope. I didn't
So
read
underneath,
today.
no, this was a week ago or so. So, while trying to measure the thickness of the glacier sitting on top of Greenland, they discovered there's like a giant canyon that's like 30 to 50% larger than the Grand Canyon, buried underneath this ice sheet. It's not as deep, but it's longer than the Grand Canyon.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like scars on the earth.
Scars on the
they're
earth.
cool. So that's why I did the crater idea. Like it's not a small crater. It's like it's a crater that when you look at it, you question your existence, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, there was just so much more out there that I just don't know when I look at this crater.
They also did discover a giant volcano in the middle of the Pacific Ocean very recently. It's huge. It's
there's a moon on I think Io Jupiter's moon,
No.
that we can see volcanic activity or something like that.
Yeah, there's it sprays
Yeah.
liquid out into the atmosphere.
That's wild. That just makes me want to just
crazy.
like drop out of everything I'm doing in life and just
Become an astronomer.
no. I mean, just like wander and wander the Earth forever.
Wait a minute. Fuck. That was bad.
Oops.
That was bad because this is not actually using the proper. In a moment, that's going to show up right here. Damn it.
No.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go check something real quick.
Whoops.
No, we good.
Uh-oh. Alright, we're fine. We're fine, guys. We're fine. Shh, don't tell anyone. Shh, it's okay. Sorry, what were we doing? Okay, here we go.
We good.
We're good?
We good.
There's nothing important in that chat?
Slightly, but nothing life ending.
Okay, awesome.
Nothing life ending.
Awesome. Oh, well, then let's just open it and read.
We could do that.
No, we're not doing.
There's a surprise for you.
Was
Neil.
was that salty or was that mafia?
No, that's mafia. There's a surprise for you, Neil, but
In that chat?
yeah. Well, I mean, it's a surprise idea.
I'm just gonna look at our pretty faces. No, this was Salty Bros.
Oh, this is salty. I didn't read it.
There's nothing important going on here. It's just Salty Bros. Why are people?
Yeah.
Gilbert, do not send me PMs in Skype to tell me about what names. You're freaking using chat. Is this the surprise?
No.
Julian, where's the surprise?
I'll just tell you. We're thinking. Well.
Can you not tell me?
No. Well, I mean, I want to tell you, but it'd be cooler if it was a surprise, not for you, but for everyone.
All right. Well, then we'll discuss
talk
it
about
later.
we'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later.
You know, in our Illuminati dinners when we go out and hang out.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to save you now as 0, 3 because we're just moving 1 to the right. And let's erase these names. You know what, guys? We're going to go do another map. I'm a little parched right now, so I'm going to run a commercial, and we're going to go get some water, and we'll be right back in like 3 minutes.
I'm going to sit in your chair.
And he's going to sit in my chair while I go back to get some water.
I'm going to become you.
He will become
I
you.
am become the Neil. Right.
Yeah.
I actually have not eaten all day, so it's hilarious.
Okay, and so for those of you that don't get commercials, because you're awesome. What? What's going on?
Nope.
Ah! No! Why? What? Oh my! I think OBS is crashing on me.
Nope.
No.